So yeah, you guys. Next morning, you awaken and you have breakfast.
Can I have carved another moon?
What rune?
What do we have for breakfast?
You guys. There's pancakes.
Oh, dope! What
Yeah.
the? Wow.
Oh, pancakes, delicious.
I don't know what I'm just gonna put peanut butter on
Syruping my pancakes.
Yeah, give me some of that syrup.
them.
I wonder if you have a
Oh, they're
problem.
amazing.
I don't have
Including
a
giant
problem.
pancakes for
He has a
Bendry.
problem.
I don't have a problem.
Thank you, Mom.
Arms of Hadar,
On what?
a stone,
Okay.
and it activates when I throw it.
Got it. All right. So you guys stay, and her interrogation of you guys continues into lunch.
In our culture, most of our food comes from the ocean. We usually hunt stuff like seals, fish, whales, sharks, anything that comes to the ocean. We kill it, we eat it. We also have a very large, thriving agricultural community of seaweed. Believe it or not, it's actually very lean plant.
Interesting. Interesting. Not many cultures eat seaweed.
But we mostly drink beer.
Made from seaweed.
That sounds
He
wonderful.
seems to be taking all this
Hey,
down.
man, we have like 1/10 the taste buds of humans, so we don't give a crap.
I like
All I can say is don't knock it till you try it.
while I'm
Quite
carving, I ask her if she wants to watch.
Yeah, she studies that for a bit.
Okay.
But after lunchtime,
Yeah.
she excuses herself and says, Bendrihin, would you come upstairs for a moment?
Yes, Mom.
I have something for you. And you begin walking up the stairs, which now, they didn't seem so earlier, but they're large enough that you can walk on them without much trouble. And you go to an upstairs room. The rest of you are free to wander the house.
You think they have
You
a
see-
wine cellar?
You can check.
An unlocked wine cellar.
I
gonna
will
need to
be
collect
no
these for
part of
evidence.
this.
Uncle Eric, how many rooms
We're
are
collecting
there
it for
in the
But I
house?
will
evidence.
go to the kitchen
A
and
lot.
check if there's hot chocolate.
I'm just gonna check around all the rooms and see if there's anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go check around, look at the books.
Okay. You go around looking and you can't find a kitchen. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
strange thing. But you come back to the sitting room, and there's a new glass of hot chocolate
I say,
just
oh,
ready on the table.
thank you, lady.
And that causes a thing in your brain where you realize you've never seen who this woman who has introduced herself to you all as Dr. Miriati.
Yeah.
You have not seen her cook. You have not seen a kitchen. You have seen no servants. But the food has just ended up on the table, and you don't remember anyone ever bringing the food to the table. Like, you guys just sort of entered the room,
Uncle
and food was there for you.
Eric, am I the only one in the game who's a human?
Yes.
Wouldn't the rest of them live in the woods though?
No.
Well, but wouldn't I know about a kitchen?
They know their way around kitchens.
Yes,
We're
but wouldn't
civilized.
I know more about?
Don't
See,
be.
we don't have
Don't
Listen,
be racist.
don't you know that humans have a +5
To kitchen.
It's like I have proficiency in kitchens.
I have a +5 in human architecture.
You look around. You're looking at books.
Yeah, I want to see what book she has. Make sure they're not illegal.
You look at all kinds of books. You don't recognize the languages on most of them,
Yeah.
so you're not sure. Some look pretty insane, some look pretty innocent. Some have pictures, most don't, some do though. You look around, you see some maps and diagrams, you see all these different substances around. You know one type of narcotic. These don't look like it. You're honestly not sure what most of these things are. Some appear to be metals, some... There's one that looks like a metal that's completely liquid. Just sitting in a vial. There's another one that you see a metal that's like on a little... it's on a little metal table. And there is there's a number of accoutrements around it. Like there's a drill, and there's a hammer, and there's all these things, and it's just this pristine block of kind of shiny metal.
Okay.
That catches your eye. Like all these things, and you can see that all the tools around it have been chipped and worn away. Probably by trying to affect this metal in some way.
Okay.
You see the books. Books are all sorts of things. The ones you can read, which are in Common and Sylvan, seem
I also could read Giant and Abyssal.
innocent enough. You don't find a lot in Abyssal, but you do find some stuff in Abyssal.
Wait,
And
what's Tieflings speak?
Tieflings speak Infernal.
Oh, okay, that was one of the two, and I chose Abyssal. Okay.
There isn't a lot in Abyssal, but there is some. You try to look for those, because, like, that's gotta be some demon cult shit, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't... some appear to do be texts from demon cults, or about them, or, you know, processes, like, stuff about demons, or recording the demons of the Abyss. It's not all necessarily, it's not all necessarily, like, and you looking at it, you don't think the one about summoning demons is, like, legit.
Yeah.
You feel like it's probably like, this is a cultural study of people who thought they know how to summon demons.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at it and it's like, why the fuck would they need margarine?
Oh man, this is getting me tired. Well, I'm going to find beer.
Yeah, you go into the next room, you go into the sitting room, and there's a stein with beer.
I take out a
Somebody's
stone
fucking
from my
trying to
pocket
put truffle
and I
in me.
carve a little owl on it, and I leave it next to my empty cup of hot chocolate. I go to sleep.
Okay, it's still daytime.
I know, but
you're
hot
brought...
chocolate makes me tired.
Okay. You're brought upstairs.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna go into my room, grab my... Is there like paint around the house? Stuff that you could design stuff
Paint?
with?
I don't think you find any paint.
Like, is there stuff that you can design stuff with?
I think you can find a desk with some pens.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my dagger and then take it into that room and design it.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna design my dagger. That's all I'm gonna do.
You're gonna put some ink on your dagger, design a bit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe
Benderhin.
I might do both my weapons.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely put some designs in your weapons, buddy. Bendrahin, you are brought upstairs by your mother. She's like, couldn't help but notice that your clothes are a bit worn.
Well,
It's hard to make them, isn't it?
yeah. I try. I've learned how to sew.
That's good. Here, I think I have something to make your life a little easier. Try these on, and you see, on a... Frick you! Get out of here!
Oh my god, what was that?
There's a golf club!
What are you doing? I love how we all make noises.
Same
Like,
person was that.
Why are you flying diagonally over my house? Just go. Just go. Just
Maybe
get
they're
out.
on their way to deliver a
Get out.
Pokemon.
I don't care if you're saving someone's life. Get out of my neighborhood. On a hanger, there is a very nice set of giant-sized clothes.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Try them on. They are in kind of a muted mix of colors. Like, there is one that is a light purple, but there's also one that is a muted grays and browns and reds,
Where's the blue?
and a
that
very
glows
nice
in the
cloak
dark?
with lots of
I
pockets.
swear, where's the blue one that glows in the dark?
I don't know where that is.
I'll put the
Didn't
purple.
you say you
set of-
left it out here and then you saw it because it?
I'll put the
I'm
purple,
trying to do the game, buddy. Continue.
I'll put the purple set of clothes in my bag. Then I'll put the gray.
Well, it's one set of clothes.
Oh, one set, right?
Yeah. It just has some different colors in it.
I'll put
But it all matches beautifully. It's very striking.
Yeah. Put it on.
Yeah, you put it
How do
on,
I look?
you come out, it's like, you look marvelous. I had that commissioned just for you. And it should survive any battles. It's there. It's meant to be quite durable and survive the ages.
I go for a odd giant hug.
Yeah. No, it works. It's a sweet moment, and she puts her arms on you. It's like, you're welcome, dear. But I also know that you're in more dangerous things, and I have another gift for you. Come up to the observatory.
I go over.
Or not the observatory, the artificery. And she takes you into a room where there's a lot more metal stuff and less books. And you see there's a big old pit in the middle of the room that there's stuff glowing on, and she's like, pull that up. Pull that lever there. You pull this lever and a bunch of steam fills the room. And as things cool off, you see at the object you have pulled up is an axe. A battle axe. A shining, gleaming silver battle axe.
It's beautiful.
It has all kinds of wonderful little designs in it of trees and leaves. And Sylvan, but also Leviki designs worked into it. I call it splintering.
I move, and I go to take it.
You take it, and it fits perfectly in your hand. It's not too heavy. Seems pretty light for how big it is, actually.
Okay. Thank you.
She opens up one of the big old windows. The windows in this are, it's a flat line at the bottom, but it's a big old, like, kind of curved thing that goes up for several feet.
Right.
She opens it up. It's like, you see that tree out there?
Yes.
Hit it.
It's far away.
Throw it.
All right. I'll throw my new axe.
You toss this thing mightily.
Okay.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay. I will.
It's a nat one.
It's close. I got a 12.
Okay, the AC of a tree isn't that impressive, so... You hit this big old tree outside. Your axe cleaves right through the bark. And you do it, and then it starts flying back towards you, spinning
cool.
through the air.
Oh, I got the Leviathan axe.
Wow.
You now possess splintering. Which, is that all it does? I'm just checking real quick for you. That's the wrong note.
Splinter.
Yep, you have splintering, which is a battle axe, and it comes back when you throw it.
Nice. Thank you. Again.
There's a beetle right there.
You're welcome. It's all
fine.
good.
Oh my god.
Not gonna hurt you, it's a beetle. The worst it could do is hit you with its face.
I know.
It's all good.
They're creepy.
Get a golf club. Get a tennis racket.
Wanna hear something cool?
Here.
Hey Roman, you wanna hear something cool?
What?
If you get some like sewing thread, you could actually make them you could actually like put a leash around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
No, you
It's
do it.
dangerous to go alone. Take
I
this.
told you. You do it. I'm
I'm
afraid
not
of beetles.
swinging around and these people. Someone's gonna get hurt. Actually, it's more likely. No, I'll take it. Actually,
Yeah, that's
rethought
what I was
that plan.
thinking.
Give it to the child.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not gonna hit the bug.
Romeo straight up threw a freaking wooden knife at me.
Yeah, that was very uncool. Actually, that one time.
I'm just playing with firecrackers.
Continuing on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to be in front.
Okay. So you guys continue to accept the hospitality of Miriati. You're not sure how much time passes. Huh?
Guys, look what my mom did.
Oh, cool.
Also,
Nice.
Neat.
He's got new clothes. He's got a new axe.
So which one's worth more?
What?
I gotta give her
They
the
were
owl
gifts.
rock.
Orek.
So they're priceless.
Okay. So what class weapon is that?
Class.
Realize it's probably illegal. No, I'm messing with you.
Civilians are not allowed to have weapons of class 3 or above.
I put my axe down on the ground. You can try and take it.
This is on you, man. I'm.
Sorry, but I'm not proficient. We need to have an official weapons investigator from the.
Proficient?
I'm not proficient.
As big
in these
as
types-
you.
Huh?
The head is as big as you.
You'll see, I'm not proficient in these types of in the type of investigation. You need someone from the weapons investigation department or someone of equal or greater authority.
Oh, then why did you even ask?
Because I am basically what you would know as a beat cop. Me and my brother, we're supposed to report this stuff, but we have no way to communicate.
Maybe we could call in an artificer,
Maybe or some or
professional
maybe, like,
artificer or something.
maybe one of the clerics. I'd like to work with the hammers. You know the hammer
Yeah,
guy.
the hammer guy.
Ah, you know my sister, or you know like one of my friend's sisters used to do one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Wow.
Great weapon, by the way.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That was a.
Make sure you
That
get
was a
it
downer.
registered, otherwise we're going to have to arrest you.
I don't know.
Do you have cuffs that big?
Huh? No, but we have access that can chop off your hands.
We could cuff your fingers together, one by one, and you cannot hold it.
I don't think we should be talking about this in his mom's house.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I need more beer.
You just walk out of the room, walk back in.
Walks out, walks back in like
Well,
three
that doesn't
times.
work, but when you walk into the next room, on a table, there's sitting, like the room where no one is, there's a beer mug sitting there.
Grab the beer mug. Whoever is doing this, keep doing it.
They're like how normal
I do
humans
not
are.
have a problem, I just like to drink.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like I'm gonna go and dance with it.
Funko.
I'm just gonna grab my like I'll go put him on, grab my lock, and then just go out.
Hey,
Okay.
brother, remember that one time we had to take down that strip club?
Oh,
Yes, I remember very vividly. It was very different.
Yeah.
not to interrupt your thoughts, but we probably should be going.
Yes.
Okay.
One moment. And I go to get the rock.
Alright, she comes down the stairs, and you give her this little rock you've carved to look like an owl.
Yes.
She looks at it and she seems very happy. She's like, thank you.
Thank you for the hot chocolate.
You're most welcome. I'll give you some for the road.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh, I should have carved you a bigger owl! Oh my god! I should have carved a bigger owl.
Torek, make sure we have all these already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I like rummage through my bag to see if
It's
I have a
fine.
bigger rock.
It's fine. Here. And she gives you a bag of brown powder. Mix that with milk and heat it up.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And I run away. I say to Ben, your mom rules!
Doesn't she?
Mom's okay, I guess.
Fix you with an eyelight.
What? It's better than our father.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
You tried to beat us.
As the old way demands.
What is your old way?
I don't
It's
understand.
basically just being polar bears.
Just be a bear.
Just be a polar bear, yeah.
Just be a polar bear. You know, in like nature, the male polar bears will actually try to eat and kill the baby of the
Yes.
female to get the female to start mating.
Can't find the phone.
It happened.
I think 50% of all polar bear children dies because of that.
I don't know about that.
It's my
but
phone. I heard
it
it go
does
off.
happen.
I don't know where it is.
What was it for?
You should call it.
My phone.
You should call it.
I don't have my phone on me. It's in the car.
Continuing on.
Yes,
So
sorry.
you guys begin departing. The weather has calmed down a bit.
Yeah.
After your stay there, you're not entirely sure how long you were there. But you begin departing.
But I'm sure that counted as a rest, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. We begin to party.
Yeah, you begin to party. No, you begin heading out.
Okay.
Oh shit! I just remembered. Are we recording all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like me and Dork. Don't we have to like fucking write daily logs?
Oh, you're right.
Paperwork?
I don't think it's that official. Like, there's not a lot of paper in these
That's
days,
okay. I
man.
submitted it to HQ. It's no big deal.
Word of mouth is a lot of stuff nowadays, man.
Mm.
Like, in this time frame, like, paper exists, but it's like, fuck, man, like, modern technology don't exist. Like, no, ain't not everybody got time for that, man. We just do it by word of mouth, you know.
Yeah.
That's how we do. But yeah, so you guys are leaving, and you're coming to a rocky overpass, and something happens.
What
Dun, dun, dun.
happens?
Oh dear.
Nothing happens.
Something
Everything
happens.
happens.
Death happens.
Yeah.
Just like that, man. Just someone dies.
It turns out that the chieftain of our tribe has been corrupt the entire time, and it actually sent us out here hoping we
It's
die.
11 to hit you, Blaze.
Oh no, that does not hit.
Does not hit. A tongue comes out of the rocks nearby from about 15 feet away. This big blue tongue.
It's the wandering pervert.
And almost hits you, and he's like, "Oh, I almost got you." No, it's not the wandering pervert.
Oh, man.
And you see the rocks move. You see this strange lizard with horns, one horn protruding from its nose, two from the top of its skull, covered in rocky growths. And you see it, you just see the rocks move in this unnatural way, and you see its colors shifting to match the rocks under it.
Mm.
I need initiative.
Chameleon.
It is a chameleon as large,
Not gonna roll down.
coming to about like 15 feet long.
Whoa.
D&D terms, would that be large?
It's large.
Oh, it's large.
12.
Yeah. It's like 3 squares, man.
I'm
Four
gonna-
squares.
Oh, 15 feet? No?
How far away am I?
Oh wait, it had advantage on that. Oh no,
Oh no.
it wouldn't
Four
have hit.
squares.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How far away am I?
You're nearby.
Okay.
You want to get it?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you guys get?
Oh, we didn't roll initiative yet.
10.
19.
11.
12.
10, 19, 11, 12.
So 19.
19.
Yes.
Orik, what do you do?
I'm 19.
You're 19. What do you do, Bendrahim? Ben.
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop two-handed with my battle axe over this thing's head.
All right.
What are you doing?
And
You
it's a
put it on my
Couldn't
head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, okay. What's a 15 gonna get me?
15 will hit.
Okay, cool. And it's a D10, right?
It is. It's 3d10.
3D10. Yeah.
If you're doing two-handed.
That's awful. Oh my gosh. It takes 14 points of damage.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No resistance or anything. Yeah. Okay.
And a bonus action, a rage.
You rage. Okay, it takes 14 points of damage. Next up, it is the Krista Chameleon's turn.
Oh.
Krista, chameleon.
You come and go.
That one, you see it, its color change from the rocks around it to a, ooh, which one looks good? To a green color. It and its coloration change, it's the crystals on it change to this green hue. and it attacks you, Bendrahin.
Okay.
And that is a 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Alright, that's its first claw attack. You take 9 points of damage, which is slashed.
To 4 or 5?
To 4 points of slashing damage, plus 2 points of acid damage from its claws.
So 6 points. Got it.
The second attack is only a 12. 12 will not hit
Yes,
you,
it
I
will
imagine.
not.
Alright. Next up, who was
Doric.
it?
Doric got 12.
I got 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
then-
I got 12.
yeah. So it's Blaine's turn. I got 11.
Blaze.
Alright.
Blaze
Is this thing is made of crystal?
Looks like it. It has crystals on it.
How close is he?
Pretty close, but he doesn't have to be because he's big. Didn't really specify.
So, if I cast Shatter on this thing, could I not hit Ben?
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna do that. It needs to make a con saving throw.
Alright.
And if it's made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage.
Alright. It's con save.
Yeah.
It rolled a 8.
Alright. It does not succeed.
Not doing great. No. 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 No.
17.
17. Next up, Auric, and then Doric.
Okay, well, I'm going to run up to this mother, and I'm going to try to first. I'm going to jump up and try to slash down on it with my claws.
Alright.
It's the first attack. Oh, that is going to be a 8.
Total?
Yeah.
No.
Second attack. That is going to be a 13.
13 will actually hit.
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So it looks like it
You hit it in its soft underbelly.
I bite it.
You bite it in its soft underbelly.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you swipe a claw along a crystal growth on its back, and then you're like, ah!
The claw wasn't as.
And it makes
the
this
entire
noise.
time.
Oh!
No, I mean the
That's going to
claws
be-
on the crystal. It makes the noise, and I'm
By the
just
way,
like,
I just want to know,
ugh.
you never specified what damage type claws and teeth are. I assume it's
Uh,
piercing and slashing.
Yes, piercing and slash.
But you never specified on the document.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Okay, that's 9 points of piercing damage. Sorry.
9 points piercing. Okay. Next up, Doric.
Alright, I'm gonna slash one of them with my great sword.
One of them newfangled.
One of them newfangled Christa chameleons.
Oh my god, it'd be hilarious
What?
if turning out this thing was actually nice the entire time and it just
20
this
not
whole thing
natural.
was just a misunderstanding.
20, not natural.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Trying to
Alright.
eat one of them.
Yeah, but what if that's just how it like hugs people?
Says
By
hello.
eating them?
like, just by
I
touching
have
them
Great
once
Weapon
you
Master, so I'll reroll that.
Like how, you know how like sharks bite people when they're kittens? It's basically the
Okay,
same
that
thing, but it doesn't
is
got no
8
hands.
damage.
You mean you have great weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright, 8 damage. Plus 8. Alright. Next up,
It's me again.
Bendrahin.
It's me again.
Hey guys, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
Cha boy.
Coming
Young
at you.
Metronome.
Follow me on Witch.
17.
17 will hit.
Yeah,
Follow
plus
me on my
9.
Witch
Yes, I do.
stream.
Nice.
Which stream?
That's better, I guess.
We're gonna be fighting all the kobolds today.
23 points.
Alright,
Slashing damage.
23 points of slashing.
Bring this axe down on its tail.
Yeah, you do. You chop its tail half off.
Okay, nice.
It is now its turn.
Come at me, you scaly bitch.
You bastard!
That's what I think in my mind.
Its coloration changes again.
Uh-oh.
From a green to
And
a
it
slightly
changes
sickly
to a very hypnotic mix of colors that twirl in circles, spiraling. Very, very strange, like nothing you've ever really seen before. And then it's going to attack with a tongue grab.
Doric, we have
On-
a code for 20!
Oh
Ulrich.
dear.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, I'll go through.
I said on Ulrich.
Oh.
Alright. So, you are now grappled as the tongue hits you. It hits you right in the center of your chest.
Ah!
You hear the wandering pervert go like, oh yeah, this is what I came for.
Somebody help me! This
And
is
then
so
it gets,
slimy!
and then you are pulled as the tongue retracts all the way into its mouth, and it's gonna try to bite you.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! I'm sorry for biting you! Please do not eat me!
But that's only a 12 to hit.
I like to. Okay, so I'm just kind of holding its jaws open with my hands right now, making sure it doesn't clamp down.
Yep. Oh yeah, it looks like this,
Oh, fun.
Oh, dope.
That's really
or
cool.
that. There's a Mayan version. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what you're fighting.
Sucker, chameleon.
Gonna bite you up
Gonna
after
bite
grabbing you with his tongue.
This is the worst!
Next up, Blaze.
Okay, so my plan is dashed now that he's in that, and yeah, okay. So, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Are you doing a Miranda Sings impression or something?
No.
No? Oh.
It's a 14 plus 6, so non-natural 20.
That'll hit.
That's a 6.
6. Okay, 6 points of damage.
Yes.
With an Eldritch Blast? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you do that. So yeah, an Eldritch Blast blasts this thing right in the side as it's holding on to Auric in its mouth. Auric is like in its mouth and holding the jaws open.
Yeah.
Next up, Auric.
Okay, well, it's trying to bite me right now. So the
Yes.
only logical situation I could think of is that I have to bite back.
Just bite its tongue.
It's bite or flight, man. Bite or flight.
I'm gonna bite down on its tongue.
Oh, gross. I was kidding.
It's like you're Frenching it, man.
Its
Like.
skin is too thick on the outside. I must penetrate it from the inside.
What? No. Ah.
You said the skin is too thick on the outside, so he's gonna stab it from the inside. That's not how skin works.
That's 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm going to use one of my key points to do flurry of blows. That's going to be that's a 6, right? I think
Yeah, that's a 6.
Okay, that's 11,
That will not hit.
and that is a 9.
That will not hit.
Strangely.
So you try to do a bunch of bites while trapped in this thing's mouth.
It's like a
and you
small
only,
cartoon.
only one connects.
Yeah.
9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage right to its tongue, which is still on you. So you feel a weird wriggling, because you're still stuck. Doric, your brother is in the lizard's mouth.
Oh. I never thought I'd hear that sentence. You know what? I'm a. Can I? Is it possible for me to go for the tongue specifically? Or probably not.
It's kind of in the lizard's mouth now.
Better not take my chances then. Yeah, I'll give a swing. You know. Swing it. Oh, nice. 17.
17 will hit.
Fantastic. That is
Ooh, nice.
that's very good. Wow. 14.
14 points of damage.
Lovely.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Oh, fantastic. Well, first of all, I'm gonna cut my brother loose.
So yeah, you bring your sword right into its mouth, severing the tongue. Perfectly. Your brother falls to the ground as this thing was still on the wall a bit, with the tongue still attached to him.
And then I'm just gonna, put him down humanely. It's gonna.
And you put it right into its head, and it has to go through crystals and horns, but you jam it in there and you pull out, and this thing falls off the wall, curls up.
Auric!
What?
I killed it.
What?
I killed it.
Oh, what?
Yes, I killed it.
I wanted to keep biting it though.
No, it's dead.
I needed to.
No, you can keep biting it. It's
At
just
least
dead.
die slowly.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I
Okay,
died very
cool.
slowly. I told you to. Yeah.
Good. And then I unwrap the tongue off me.
Yeah, you pull it off, like, it's
Okay.
like stuck on there, like, it takes a little bit of hair.
You know what we need
Does
to
he have
do?
like an imprint now on his
Yeah.
chest?
You know what we
Got
need to
black.
do now, right?
It's like black skin right there.
Oh no.
You know what we need to do now, right?
What?
Honor the creature for its brave stupidity.
It's a fucking animal.
Yeah, so we're going to cook it.
That's fair enough.
I call some
All
of its
your
crystals.
characters want to eat random monsters.
Because Andy wants to eat random monsters.
Aha! Coming
Hey.
down to it.
Gregory doesn't. He just want to
Yeah.
bone everything that has legs.
Yeah.
That's the wandering pervert.
Gregory Phillips, in his old age, just evolved into a wandering spirit.
Gregory
Oh
Phillips.
This is his young age, technically. We're living in the past right
Gregory
now.
Phillips isn't even like in Hokkom at the moment.
You don't know that.
Oh no.
This is where Gregory Phillips got
Oh,
his
no.
start.
The cameo's
You
real.
wanna how Gregory Phillips got his
We
start?
did it once. You weren't there for that, but we did.
Wanna how Gregory Phillips got his start? He wanted to make a bunch of kids because there was a contest between him and his brother.
You were a contest.
Oh, I remember that.
You didn't even count at
You
the
guys-
point.
You guys continue on your
Yeah.
journey. And you find the trail and the path looking more like you would call it. So it's like, okay, back in the real world. Good.
Yep.
Business as
Yep.
usual. You're out of the strange place. The sky is kind of back to normal. The air is a little bit less sweet. But you head out. You continue your journey to the Stinking Caverns.
Boy, do
Stinking
they
Caves.
stink.
And let me tell you.
You think trolls are like really, really bad at hygiene, or like what's going on?
Maybe both. Maybe
Um,
both.
And you rest for the night
Okay.
at the end of that day, traveling. And you go and you continue. And you rest. And is anyone on watch?
I'll watch.
Okay. So the first night, you're on watch.
Do I need to roll?
No.
Okay.
You're on watch. You're keeping an eye out. And it's a clear night. You can clearly see the big ol' full moon. Kind of like on the... It's very big tonight. And we'll say... Odd even. Doric, you get up at nature's call. While you're asleep. You wake up to answer the call of nature. Of the old ways. And,
You got pee.
yeah. As you guys are doing that, you, Blaze,
Yes.
you see on the mountain where that the moon is kind of almost behind. You see silhouetted on top of that mountain. You see the shape of a figure.
Okay.
It appears humanoid, but it doesn't look like it has a humanoid head. You don't really see much of a head.
The water pervert.
It looks like it has arms and legs, but the head isn't really, like, there's not really a humanoid head or tiefling head or anything. And there's wings behind it, trailing behind it,
What's
and
this
you
thing?
see two big red spots at
Yeah.
the top of the torso,
Oh man.
glowing, staring at you guys.
I knew it.
From a big distance, long
Mothman?
distance.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
was
my
Is that the
God.
Mothman?
Why is the
Like-
Mothman doing it on calm?
Like the freaking cryptid? Like
I'm gonna cast
Mothman?
mage armor,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna wake up. Wait, who's
Doric is awake.
Doric's awake. I'm gonna walk past him and be like, "You're on watch now."
I'm on
And-
watch now.
Yes. And then I'm gonna walk over and try and like go talk to him.
You're gonna start walking towards the Mothman.
Yes.
Wait, we've confirmed this is the Mothman?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I mean, you don't see it super clearly. You're not close. Yeah. As you look and see Blaze walking towards that, you see silhouetted this strange form with glowing red eyes on the mountain. And as she begins walking towards it, it flies off into the darkness.
Oh.
IRL, I'm a big fan of cryptids, not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if Doric looks away, like, "Hey, Oric," and then Oric wakes up, and Doric's like, "Wait, what was I doing again?"
Alright, I go back to camp and I go back to
Silence.
sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rest of the night passes uneventful.
So wait,
So,
was this
so
the
did I
Mothman?
did I see the Mothman? Did I see the
You
Mothman?
saw it?
Oh shit.
You know what that means, right?
Hey, now we have to go
Something
investigate
bad's
it.
gonna happen.
You know what this means, right, Kenny?
What?
Something bad's
Means you're
gonna
gonna
happen.
die.
Oh
Bridge is
yeah.
gonna collapse.
Mothman's always around when like disaster happens.
Mothman is
He's
the
the
wandering
Mothman.
pervert.
Is Metal Gate supposed to be open?
No.
Metal Gate? I don't know. Well, as long as the wooden one is closed, we're fine. We're good. As long as one gate is closed, the turtles don't escape, we're fine. They're good. We're good.
Who did that?
I don't know.
But I've been told.
So you guys, the next morning, you're getting up, you're getting ready to go. Continuing your journey.
Does a bridge break?
And you are coming to a large bridge.
Oh fuck.
A big old bridge to cross a raging river. There's a reason there's this bridge here. It's too wide to cross. Without
Even for a giant.
giants, maybe could do it, but it seems pretty raging, pretty big, pretty deep. So you guys are approaching this big old stone bridge, and you see at the foot of the bridge, on your side of the bridge, there's like a really old graying troll, which is an odd sight. Trolls don't tend to live to an old age.
Mm-hmm.
But there's an old troll. He's kind of like wearing a worn out hat. He's got a bucket,
It's a troll on the bridge.
and there's a sign next to him written in giant that says Troll Toll.
I go up
Yo,
to
Doric,
him.
it's one of those guys again.
I go up to
Oh,
him.
no. A bridge troll.
Are they legal?
Go up
Only
to
if they
him.
have the business permit, which I'm not gonna lie, trolls usually don't. I don't want you to think I'm racist, but trolls, not the most, let's say, socially nice people.
Have you ever thought it'd be weird if there was like some kind of troll lawyer? Never mind, it's just my imagination.
What would it take to let us cross without this troll toll?
Well, if you bribe me 2 copper, he says in giant,
He said he wants
I'll
us to
let
bribe
you
him 2 copper.
cross.
I
the
know
bridge
how to speak
without
giant.
paying the troll toll.
Is that the troll toll?
Yeah.
what else it'll take to get
It's
across the
coincidentally the
bridge?
exact same
Wins.
price.
What if we lowered it to 1 copper?
I'm saving for retirement. I can't lower the troll toll.
Mr. Troll,
You have a permit?
But you're a very
I was just about to ask.
you're a very successful troll, I can tell.
So we need to get past
Surely
this bridge.
you
You are
can-
interfering with forester investigations.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Make noise.
Surely
What
you
noise?
can
Make the noise.
allow
What
us to
noise?
pass
You know,
without
the
the
noise
troll
we make
toll.
when,
If...
you know, we run into people.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
That usually gets people to walk away or move
Wee woo,
aside.
wee woo.
I don't know if it's because they're freaking out by you or they actually know the significance.
I gotta flash the red and blue lights. Anyway, Mr. Troll, can I call you Mr. Do you have a last name?
No.
What's your name? Do tell.
Totally.
Totally. Totally the Trolley. Listen, Totally.
That's racist.
It is. He's a fine troll.
You was not racist? My brother's claws. Listen, he's a madman. And I'm the only thing keeping him from killing you right now.
Why don't
I'm the
we...
voice of reason.
Why
I very
don't
much
we...
would like to kill you, yes.
Why don't we restrain from violence?
I am trying to restrain from violence, but this troll...
Let me pour you a cup of hot chocolate. And I
Again with the hot chocolate.
I make him
Can you believe this?
a small cup of hot chocolate.
You are going to heat up and make a cup of hot chocolate
Yes.
on the spot.
On the spot?
Yes.
That
I'm just
will
gonna.
not be
I'm
quick.
just gonna.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have everybody climb on my shoulders.
I know you hate. I know everyone hates toll roads. It's literally, I've never seen any players try to haggle their way out of paying 2 copper a head more in my life.
Just pay the 2 copper.
No,
Is it 2
I'm
copper
going
per
to
person
do
or
this.
2
I'm
copper for
going
a
to
party?
make him a small glass
I'm gonna
of hot
reach in
chocolate.
my pouch. I'm gonna reach in my pouch.
No, it's based. This is principle.
And
This is principle.
I'm going to pour out some money on my palm, and because it's kind of small, and I'm like, please take 2.
No,
Please take 2.
no.
There is principle.
This is principle.
I put my arm over you. Please take 2.
You're letting the criminals win.
Criminal?
And he counts you and he sees the whoppy. He's like, that'll be a silver piece.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
2 copper a head.
This is. He doesn't. He's mostly body.
Has a head. 2 copper a head.
I'm gonna. Is it wide enough for me to cross?
Yeah. Giants live in this country, of course.
So, do giants usually pay the toll?
Everyone pays the troll toll.
Everyone.
Everybody.
How about people who make you hot chocolate?
Right? What about the riddle? Do you like riddles? How tall is this guy?
He's like 12 feet tall. Why?
Okay, so who is 12? Okay, so here's a good one for you. Who is 12 foot tall, standing at the edge of a cliff that isn't wearing armor?
Not standing at the edge of a cliff.
On edge of a river.
Edge of a river.
He's not even on the edge. He's in the middle of a bridge.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so who wants me to drop this through the bridge?
We need to get by.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Shit.
You paid
we
the
don't
troll
think
toll. Feel free to pry us.
of-
Would you give me that silver
I already paid.
if I poured you a nice cup of hot
I
chocolate?
already paid.
Can we just go now?
Listen, if you don't accept the chocolate, we're going to kill you.
Why?
Dump
No.
your corpse in the damn
We
river,
would never
and no
kill
one will
you.
remember
We would
you.
never
Officer
kill
needs
you.
backup over here.
We would never kill you.
If you accept that chocolate,
I will flay you alive!
Don't listen to them.
he will flay you alive.
He's like talking into a rock. It's like, I'm gonna need backup.
Wait, whoa! Everybody calm down.
Some people
Calm down. Are you undercover?
Bunch of people get tested.
Are you on the cover?
They're asking
We're
a lot of
also
questions.
cops.
Look, I'll take off my clothes. I'm not
Resisting
wearing a wire.
arrest.
What?
I'll take off my
Resisting
clothes. I'm
arrest.
not wearing a wire.
I say, fine.
Got a
All of you
2140
pass.
over here.
All of you pass. Go across the
Good,
bridge.
okay.
What
Cool.
about you?
I will come in a minute.
You know, you either come with us, I'm taking that hot chocolate.
It will
and throwing
take
into the river.
at least 15 minutes to make hot chocolate.
Dude, we got 15 minutes,
We
right?
got no time to waste. We gotta get this mission done.
Fine. I will not make hot chocolate.
You give the instructions, you can make it himself.
No.
No, okay.
My hot chocolate.
Okay. Shit, dude.
I'm going to kick
What's in
out.
that thing?
I am very attached to my hot chocolate.
What's in that
This
thing,
one
man?
day.
I thought it was okay, you know?
Take a note. Hot chocolate side effects. Heightened aggression.
I'm gonna take out my shatter thing, I'm not gonna throw it yet. But I'm gonna walk across the bridge and make sure everybody's off the bridge. Except for the troll.
He's on where the bridge meets land, okay?
Oh.
He won't fall into the water if you... It's not... Also, it's a gigantic bridge.
Also,
It's like hundreds
are you
of feet
trying
long.
to kill a troll?
Yes.
Oh my god,
I want to kill this troll now. He didn't accept my hot
I don't
chocolate.
know what I was expecting when I created the troll toll. But it wasn't.
Okay, fine. I am just.
Driven to murder.
Okay.
For 2 copper
Like, if you
pieces.
ever want to piss off your players, have them pay a toll.
There was principle to
And then
this.
like half
There
of them,
was
half of
principle to
them
this.
resort to murder. Oh god. Okay.
Alright, 4 choices. Alright? Choice number 1.
Doric, just go. kill
Let
him
us
right
through.
there.
Choice
You
number
are-
2.
You've already paid. You may pass.
We've already paid? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Cool.
Just go, Doric. I don't give a shit about this smelly old man anymore.
Are we now across?
We're across.
Damn bridgeling.
You guys start crossing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna start saying very racist things about trolls. You damn troll, filth for you and your degenerating skin.
Freaking bridgeling.
I say, come with us. I'll pour you a cup of hot cocoa.
Don't-
Yes,
Come with
cross
me.
the damn bridge, freaking tourists.
His saliva will taint it.
You guys start crossing the
We
bridge.
don't need another addict, okay?
Yes. We start crossing the bridge.
Fucking
I already
hell.
crossed
Are
the
you-
bridge. Okay.
Are you goddamn done fucking with the bridge troll?
Yes.
You
yes,
made
sir.
him.
We're done with the bridge troll.
We're done.
Okay.
It's a lesson to you. Never give us a
I'll
toll.
never put a character in purely for comedic value or annoying effect ever again.
I need a smoothie.
You guys continue. You haven't crossed the bridge. It's a very long bridge.
Oh, okay.
And about halfway through, the wind really starts blowing. And Bendrahim, under your weight, you feel the stones in the bridge crack.
That's not good.
And stones in the bridge begin falling out. And I need everyone to make a dex save.
How far down is the bridge from the river?
Dex save.
How far? I'm just asking a question, okay?
Dex save.
I'm just asking a question. I will make the deck save. I'm asking a question.
We'll find out in a moment.
No, because I want to
16.
shout something, maybe.
What do you shout?
Grab your necklace.
Could
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going home. Is it okay if I could borrow the Nintendo for a little bit?
You can borrow the game.
Okay.
You can borrow my Nintendo. Have your own Nintendo. What did everyone get?
21.
17.
23.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you all succeed. So, the bridge begins falling apart, and you guys start running. Running to get to the other side. And it begins collapsing under you. Blaze, you jump up you with great speed. Auric and Doric, you guys just... you jump and you grab the edge, scratching yourselves on. Bendrahim, you feel yourself falling, but with a massive hand, you grasp the side of the bridge, one of the pillars that rise up in the side of it, and you just pull yourself back up. And you have all survived the collapsing of this bridge and a 40-foot drop into
Oh.
water.
Okay.
Oh, man. That was
Whoa.
crazy.
And you see the toll troll on the other side. He kind of like looks over.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
We need to kill him after we get on the
Now hold on.
He's
What?
very far. You don't hear him or see if he says anything. But he's just kind of like, shit. And then you see a weird human man come up, this wandering pervert. He's like, oh shit, how am I supposed to follow now?
Thank God.
That's crazy. The Mothman, like, he usually appears right before disasters like this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing.
There's like in real life, there was a bridge collapse, and then
Yeah.
there was a Mothman.
I'm pretty sure that's where he got the inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
What? No, I didn't realize that was a fucking thing. No. I thought I was being original.
Yeah,
You've all
so
been
we can
Mothman.
keep crossing this bridge, or
We already did.
We already did.
You can continue to the end, yeah.
I don't like the
The
way
middle
you
of
said
it is
that.
falling apart, and it's still kind of falling apart.
Run! Run!
Yeah.
Leave the hot chocolate!
No.
You guys keep going,
Okay.
presumably, unless you want to stay on the broken bridge. I don't know. Fuck no.
No, let's keep going.
D&D, you can make whatever choices you want.
Although I say
I decided to
to
end it on my jumping
I say
off
to
the
you,
bridge.
Ben, if we start falling again, grab your necklace and take us all.
Will it let me fly?
Sure.
I think she's lying.
He.
I think he's lying.
Is Blaze a boy?
Blaze is a guy, yeah.
Blaze is a boy,
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think he's lying.
You guys continue. You cross the bridge without incident. And let's see. Alright. Bridge collapse.
Nice.
Yeah. You also know the waters here in Hokkom are pretty frickin' cold. You guys would have been probably okay if you'd
For the most
been
part.
okay with the fall. Bye, buddy.
See you, man.
Bye.
The tieflings in your group, it probably would have been less than ideal.
I just realized this is literally a party of fire and ice.
Yep.
Oh.
You get it, Kenny?
Yeah, Song of Ice and Fire.
Party of ice and fire. You guys arrive
Steam Squad.
at the destination, what you believe is your destination, if the smell is right. After another day of journeying, you believe you're at the Stinking Caverns.
Okay.
So I want to
The
shoot my
Stinking
rocket
Caves.
launcher.
First thing as you get there, you see this wide opening, and you just smell this pungent odor, and you can see a few like carcasses, some rotting carcasses outside of the cave.
That's usually not a good sign.
I cast mage armor.
Can you cast Mage Armor on her nose?
No, I'm sorry,
You smell
buddy.
that, Torek?
It's hard not to.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
The time we caught the time the tribe caught that massive blue whale. Remember that? We had to cover it up to feed everyone. It stank because the meat so big. It started rotting while we were carving.
Better run for the month, though.
Then it exploded.
I start heading in.
You
Is
know,
the entrance big enough for me?
Yeah.
Tall place.
well, they're trolls.
You guys step in. What's the marching order?
Me.
I say me, and how big is it for like how many people could stand shoulder to shoulder?
Shoulder to shoulder. Do you guys
I
have
should
dark
be in
vision?
the front so I can swing
No.
freely.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So you first. Ben
Yeah.
first.
So the
Tieflings.
first thing you notice, they don't have dark vision. It's very dark in there.
I'll go last then.
But you see in the darkness with your dark vision, in the tones of gray, the cave has floor for a bit, and as you're stepping in, first off, you can stand like to like an area, but
Okay.
Bendrahin is big enough that he takes up
Two.
all the area. Takes up more than two probably, but it's wide enough. So there are some places where you can stand three to an area, if y'all want, all three of you wanted to stand next to each other. But as you get deeper in, really into the cave, and this pungent, disgusting, smelly odor hits you even harder, you step into a larger area of the cavern, deeper in it, and you see below the cave. There's a walkway. There are stone walkways that splinter off in strange directions, random directions, and below these walkways, there are just areas where the walkways stop, and then below them, you see this bubbling, hissing kind of ooze. This horrible slime below the walkways. And you hear the sounds of creatures somewhere in the caves. The wandering pervert to the right.
Oh no. His clan.
My people.
Did you know there was actually someone who made stats for the Florida man?
Yeah.
And when
I've
you
seen
kill him, 5 crocodiles come out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
He explodes into crocodiles.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright.
Okay. Well, so the walkway, is that made out of ice? Or
It's made out of stone.
Okay.
Okay. We keep going, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk through. Can I
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. Not very
You're
stealth.
big, but you can try to stealth. Got some new shoes.
Alright. I'll try and stealth. Let's see what happens.
Roll. Everyone roll stealth.
Nine.
You have disadvantage.
I have
Chainmail.
disadvantage?
Oh yeah, because I have heavy armor. 6.
17.
15?
6, 17, 15,
16.
16.
I'm gonna get some water. Anybody want some?
I'll take some.
Actually, yes, please.
Yeah, please.
Please. Thank you.
5 waters.
Water, please.
So, as you guys are stepping through this cave, what'd you get, Andy?
16.
Okay. You guys are stepping through these caves. You don't know if it's Bendraheen's footsteps or the clanking of chain metal or what. Or maybe just your good smells, your not stinky smells alert them. But you hear the trolls in the cave go, "Hello, meat. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys."
Oh no.
Oh crap. What did I tell you about wearing armor?
Is there an entrance?
What?
You guys came from the entrance.
No, is there like a further down? Like,
There are diverging pathways.
okay, which way did I hear that one come from?
From in front of you. It's all in front of you. Everything is in front of you.
So there's nothing I can hide behind?
Not really.
Okay.
What did I tell you about wearing
You're
armor,
kind of
dork?
big for hiding.
What was I supposed to do? Strip down?
Not wear armor?
Yeah, strip down.
You somehow follow.
He managed to.
How's that?
He forded the river.
Can
He
I,
got
do I-
across.
I made a boat out of old troll toll.
Oh no.
Can I
Troll. I
Well,
killed the
through one of-
troll.
through one of the entrances, can I just throw my axe down it?
There's not really entrances. It's just walkways.
Can I throw my axe? Oh, so can I see what's up down there?
You see 60 feet, right? That's how dark vision goes. You see dim light for a little bit, then you have. So yeah, you see dim light out to 60 feet. So it's not super clear. You just see the walkways that you could walk on, rising out of the sludge. You don't really see where they fully lead until you keep walking. But I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Shoot, we have disadvantage because my dark vision. Because we don't got no dark vision.
Oh really? Okay.
We could probably smell them. Actually, now that I think about it, we have keen scent, so the smells are worse for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty rank.
And it's disadvantage, right?
You guys
So-
can light a torch, by the way. That's an option.
I got 17.
Got 16.
24.
I'm gonna roll for Meg.
Or not 24, 22, I mean.
Alright.
It is
You guys, nothing has happened yet, but you hear trolls approaching. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna first light a torch since stealth is no longer an option.
Alright, you pull out a flint and steel and a torch. You light up a torch, you can now see.
Okay.
Does anyone else do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action until I see one, then I'm gonna throw my axe.
Alright.
What do you want to do, Doric?
What? Oh yeah. I think I'll. Cause I mean they already see us, right?
They know of your presence, but you don't see them. even with the fire. Your friends don't appear to have seen them yet.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold action until we can see them
Can I
do
throw
a ready
the torch?
action.
You can.
Like throw the torch so I can get the light out so we can see more. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
You don't know where the ground is in all the places, but you can.
Oh.
Take a shot.
Sure, I'll just throw it as far as I can in front of me.
Roll a d100.
Hand me D100.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 62.
Alright.
Come get it.
Oh, thank you.
They're hooked on my thumbs. So
Okay.
somebody take the Avon cup.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Somebody
got it.
take the other
I got them
cup.
both.
Okay.
Let go.
Alright.
Pass it down.
There we go.
Alright, so, yeah, you throw the torch, and it clatters on a rock pathway for a second, and then falls into the sludge below. You have 1 round. Also roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Me?
Mhm.
I have 1 round.
You guys have
Mage
a free
armor's
round.
on, right?
Yes.
What's happening? What
guess
would I
I
miss?
raged too.
Trolls have been alerted.
Yeah, I suppose
Are there
I
any
raged.
trolls around?
You don't see them, but
That's
you
a
hear them.
19 plus 2,
They're
so
strange snarls and
21.
voices. 21?
Mhm.
Echo throughout the cave.
Meat's back on the menu. Yes, let's eat some.
Oh yeah, that meat.
Ricky gonna eat
Oh, I would love to kill Ricky right now.
I'm going to
Next campaign, John.
cast.
Do you have anything that can make light?
No. I'm going to cast.
Keep in mind, torches are a good thing to have, because even though you guys can see in the dark, you're seeing everything as if it's dim
Dim light.
light
Yeah.
to a distance. So you still have disadvantage.
Still have disadvantage?
Yes, because you're not seeing things clearly. I believe that's how it works. Unless you're seeing bright light, but I don't think so. Because you're in complete darkness.
Okay, I'm just gonna
That is the case.
take out a torch and light it.
You take out a torch and light it. You guys can now see around you. Let's see how much light torches give.
It was like 30 feet and then 30 feet of bright light.
So what
and
kind
30 feet dim
of
light.
night vision do Dark Elves have? Or Drogar?
Dark elves and Dwargar have superior dark vision. It just goes out farther. 20 feet bright light, and then another 20 feet dim light. So, and you can attack with it to deal 1 fire damage. So you have a torch now, and yeah. So you guys see bright light within 20 feet of you, dim light for another 20 feet, which to you two is also bright light.
Yeah.
And then past that you see a little bit more as dim light.
Right, okay.
And then the trolls enter. You see from 2 separate pathways 3 trolls.